Good evening. I'm here. It's 12:40 on 12:41 on January 26th, the Friday. Hey Ephraim. Hey up, Goofed. Hey, no URL, please. Hey, y'all doing tonight? Hey, I'm here. It's same. I'm starting late lately just because I've been I don't know screwing around too much. But yeah, I'm here. This is the 5th day I'm streaming in a row, which is very unusual for me. And this will also be my last consecutive day because I'm not streaming tomorrow or Saturday. We're going to continue another code tonight. If I don't finish it tonight, I will probably finish it Sunday. And if I have to stream Sunday, well, if I stream Sunday, not if I have to, but if I stream Sunday to finish it, I'll probably do something else afterwards. Super Lesbian Animal RPG will return Monday night. Before I get started, I got Apollo Justice Trilogy today. I don't have I have the cartridge, so I don't have it in right now because I have a cartridge of another code. This collection is so much more fleshed out than the other Ace Attorney collection. Like, the other one is so, like, you've seen me play the other one. This thing is so bare bones. It's just the games with, like, nothing else. This collection, when you open it up, it's, like, so, like, there's, like, a museum. The menus are, like, way more interactive. It's really, like, you can tell Capcom really put a lot more effort into this collection than they did the original one. I'm looking forward to playing this, but I gotta play the Edgeworth games first. So much consecutive stream, does it tire you out at all? I mean, not really. I'm doing this in my spare time. This week in particular, I managed to do it every day this week, which I don't usually do. Up till now, I did it 5 days in a row. I want to stream more because this is the only time I really play through games. The Secret of the Lake, Chapter 4. The problem is I'm just like, I'm busy, I'll oversleep, I'll take a nap and oversleep, I'll have too much other stuff to do. It's
What's wrong?
My job just takes up too much of my time and energy. Anyway, we finally made it to Richard's little cottage, which isn't really little, it's pretty big. We brought Matthew with us, who is currently on the run from Dan, the park ranger, because he doesn't want to be handed over to the police and returned home. We're here to find out the mystery of his father, as well as a couple other mysteries, the clock tower, the pollution in the lake. There's a lot being set up in this game, and I'm kind of hoping it doesn't all get like last minute solved, and that it kind of is more gradual, because the first part of this game definitely felt like the whole thing with Richard and the memories and the stuff was very rushed and took place over like the last 30 minutes of the game. Not 30 minutes, but the last segment of the game, as opposed to kind of building up to it a bit more. So I'm hoping this is a bit more gradual. I don't know how much of this game is left. New feature installed, water quality analysis.
Check it out. Whoa, what's this? Water quality analysis? I guess it picked up a new feature.
How's this thing that versatile? The DAS can analyze spectral reflectance properties of a liquid it is scanned and render substances in that liquid as a molecular model. It can also compare those substances to other molecular models stored in the DAS's memory. DAS stored molecular models. Contaminant. H. Hey Val, how you doing?
What the heck does that mean?
Yeah, it's a little confusing, but I think we can check water quality just by scanning it with the DAS.
Awesome.
So we can investigate the lake pollution with this thing.
My dad designed all sorts of features for the DAS, huh?
It's almost like he knew exactly what we needed it for.
Why were you investigating the pollution? Does it have something to do with why Mom came here 13 years ago?
Come on, Ashley. Let's use the DAS to investigate the lake pollution.
Right. I'll help however I can.
That's absolutely not Casey Mongillo voicing Matthew.
Thank you.
I thought it might be, but
Which part of the lake should we use for a water sample?
he just sounds too different from how they sound.
It might be easiest near the mermaid statue.
Got it. Let's take the DAS over there and check out the water.
Speaking of them though, a new episode of Delicious in Dungeon comes out today. So, or it's already out, so I gotta make sure I watch that later. It's a lot of work to look at a single file. 99% pollution, 1% water. I want to see something. Another code, recollection, voice actors. What? That's not... No. I don't have the Japanese voice act. Why? Okay, whatever. That anime manga title pisses me off because it sounds so wrong to me. Yeah, it does. It does sound weird. Well, that's why a lot of people just call it by the Japanese name, Dungeon Meshi. It is a fun series. I've enjoyed it so far. It's Michael's briefcase. It's my briefcase. No, Michael is Matthew's father. I have to remember everything. Oh, actually, you know what? Probably got people to... Oh my god, why does everyone have a dot on them? Suspicious Spy came up to me and introduced himself as John Smith, which is him announcing this is a fake name. He claims he's a special agent for some investigation service, but I don't really buy it. He does know about Matthew, and also about me, which is creepy. He says he's investigating the incident 5 years ago, so I asked him what he's learned. He wouldn't tell me, but instead gave me a line about how some truths are better left unknown. Then he told me to give Matthew the same warning. But why me? Tell him yourself, creep. Matthew is sure this guy's behind everything, but I think that's just based on his suspicious appearance. Talking to him, I don't think he's necessarily a bad guy, but he's obviously not being honest. The FBI, open up. Photo of Matthew's family in the old basement house, and in it, Matthew's mother smiling brightly. She looks like a very kind person. It seems she was prone to illness and pretty weak. Whenever Matthew and Kelly played together, she took joy in seeing them. I'm sure being with the family she loves so much is what made her look so happy. Found a photo of Matthew in the basement. Dad in the picture is very tall, responsible looking. He doesn't look like a guy who would be polluting the lake. He's got too kind of face. Michael was investigating the lake pollution and found out that it was caused by an unknown contaminant. Seems like he went missing while trying to figure out what the contaminant was. A cute little girl with the same blue eyes as Matthew. She was holding that stuffed rabbit. That's Kelly. If she loves that rabbit so much, how did it end up in her dad's briefcase? Seemed like she'd never let it go. Thought Matthew would take it, but he didn't. I don't get why not. Maybe he just doesn't like the rabbit? Kelly's somewhere far away, and Matthew hasn't been able to see her in a while. She must feel as lonely as he does, not being able to hug her big brother. I think she's dead. I think the game's hinting that she's not alive anymore. When Matthew saw the photo of his family in the basement, it seemed so painful for him, remembering the happy days when they were all together. He doesn't really seem to remember what happened when his dad went missing, though. He reminds me of Dee. I wonder if something terrible happened to him, too. He really, really didn't want to go to the clock tower, which makes me wonder if he's connected to whatever stopped the clock there. Hang in there, Matthew. We figured out that the pollution wasn't your dad's fault, and I'm sure we'll find more clues. In front of the clock tower, I had another flashback about Mom from 13 years ago. She told me when I was little that she and Dad had been to the top of the tower. She looked really happy, telling me how beautiful the view was from the top. The clock tower's locked up now, but it used to be open for the public to go all the way to the top. I want to climb up myself there someday. Bet it's a beautiful view. Did Mom come here to revisit those memories she made with Dad? There is a game called Clock Tower True. I was thinking about that when I mentioned it. I told Dad that Matthew's the runaway that Dan is looking for, and Dad surprised me by telling me he's not going to report him. It's good to know that Dad's not the same as all the other adults. There are a bunch of pictures of me and Mom by Dad's desk on the second floor of the cottage. One of them was him and Mom in front of the mermaid statue. He looks so much younger in the photo. Wonder if it was taken right before they got married. Matthew had run off to the basement of the old house. There's a picture on the wall of his family. He looks so sad talking about the picture and all the funny with his family. I'm sure he wants to see them all again as soon as possible. He can't keep this up forever. In Dad's cottage, we looked at the floppy disk we found in the briefcase. There was a report that said that the pollution was an unknown contaminant, meaning it can't be Crusoe Resort's fault, so Matthew's dad is innocent. Elizabeth said that Michael's company polluted the water, but I guess sometimes people just decide things without evidence. Took a phone call from Jessica while I was in Dad's cottage. She asked if I was enjoying the trip, but I hadn't even really thought about it, what with finding out about Michael and the flashbacks about Mom. So I wound up lying to her about it. I'll tell her the truth later. She didn't have anything urgent to say to Dad, but I'll be sure to tell him she called next time I see him. That's called lack of critical thinking, yeah. the keyboardist and vocalist. I saw her sitting alone on the bench by the lake, so I figured I'd ask what was up, but she blasted me, saying it's none of your business. Really, what is wrong with her? Why is she always snapping at me? Was it so wrong of me to ask what she was up to? Then she saw that Matthew was with me, and she got this look and said that he's the son of Crusoe Resort's president, who did terrible things to the lake. Seriously? What is up with this girl? Matthew had nothing to do with that. It's just awful to believe stories without any proof like that, on top of saying such hurtful things. Can't possibly see myself ever getting along with her. Tommy's in a band with Janet and Elizabeth. He takes breaks, so in a way he's actually working the band. Their band is also entering the Big Deal Band Contest, so I guess he's just into music as I am. Fortunately, says Elizabeth lost the music player with the demo they recorded as their contest entry. They still haven't found it, and I'd love to help them look, but Elizabeth seems to hate my guts, so I should probably stay out of it. Just have to wish them luck. Everyone here knows Matthew. After all, he's the son of Crusoe Resort, Resort's president. So he's supposed to be the bad guy. He's supposed to the bad guy polluter. Whoa. At least that's what Elizabeth thinks. That's probably also why Dan knows about Matthew. Maybe why Dan meant about having his reasons for running away. But they're all wrong. Matthew and I figured out there's no connection between Crusoe Resort and the pollution. Wish I could tell Dan what we found, but we can't let him know Matthew's with me. So I guess it has to stay a secret until now. For now. Blah. So much updating between chapters. Yeah, I guess we're peacing out. Where's that mermaid statue again? Oh, they want us to head back. Okay. Well, we're gonna go to the diner first. Peace out. See y'all. Taco Bell. There's no Taco Bell. I could go to Bob's Food Hut. Dad said I could put any meals on his tab, but I need to check the water quality near the mermaid statue first. I'll come back later. Oh. Never mind. We're not eating. We ain't eating good. Does it have JoJo's? Probably not. It's not Trader Joe's. This place is huge. It looks even bigger compared to its neighbors. Basically a mansion, not a cottage at all. Well, we know we can go in there later. Or we have to go in there later. No, we ain't near Fred Meyer. We're not gonna be getting... Yeah, another mansion. This really is Resident Evil without the zombies. Who are you? Oh, it's Bob.
Maybe it'll stand out more if I put it here.
Here.
That looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
Hey there, you two.
That's the same voice as the captain from the first part.
This burger right here is a Lake Juliet specialty. You should get yourself one. Restaurant's over there.
Is that the restaurant Dad was telling me about? He said I could put my food on his tab.
A tab, eh? You wouldn't happen to be Dr. Robin's daughter, would you?
That's me. I'm Ashley.
Ashley, of course. He told me about you. He said to take good care of you and your friend if you come by. I'm Bob. I own the place. Nice to meet you, miss.
Bob Fox. It's an awesome name.
Nice to meet you, Bob.
Come visit whenever you like, all right? I'll be around.
Sure thing. Thanks.
Thank. Dad's cottage.
Come visit when...
Sure thing. Thanks.
Alright, let's get JoJo. They're not there. It's a diner. They're not gonna have it. Featuring Lake Juliet specialty, the salmon rice burger. Take a right at the roundabout up ahead. Oh, now that's a tasty looking burger. I should get one. So it's a piece of salmon with rice patties as bun. That sounds delicious. You know not a lot about the Pacific Northwest. No, I've never been to the Pacific Northwest. The only place I've been to on the West Coast is San Diego, twice. After I finish my current run of conventions and trips and stuff, I might reduce the amount I do and go further. So maybe next year I'll go to a convention in the Pacific Northwest. Surprised anyone remembers that's outside of Seattle. Oh, Seattle and Portland. Portland's a big area. I'll be waiting at the restaurant. Bobby. He's making the burgers for me, Bobby. The owner of the restaurant, Bob's Food Hut. He seems like a great guy. I even like the way he talks. Yeah, because it's... even though we've just met, I kind of feel like I've known him forever, and I could be really comfortable around him. Hope we get to talk more. I wonder if that's intentional. Like, intentional callback to the captain. Yeah, not so nice people usually remember us and not with good intentions either. Well, I mean, that's anywhere. That could literally be any part of this country.
This is the spot.
Yeah, this is a good place.
Splatoon 3. Oh, Splatoon 3's DLC. It got a release date yesterday. It's coming out like mid to late February. So I'll probably be returning to that. Now here's the question. Should I make another attempt at After Alterna if I go back to it? Because I beat that. Let's be honest, I beat it. It's not my fault that the game crashed. They fixed that specifically, so that doesn't happen anymore, but... let's be honest, it's bullshit, and I shouldn't have to do it again.
Alright.
Somewhere around here should be good. Let's start at the DAS and give it a scan. I'm starting the DAS, it's not working. Or wait. No, it's not an item this time. Oh wait, yeah it is. Device I received from Dad. It looks like a game console, but it's apparently something special only I can use. Oh right, because I gave it to Matthew for a bit.
All right.
What am I supposed to do? Why isn't it working? But yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Splatoon update. I haven't bought it yet. I haven't bought the DLC for it. But given how much gameplay I've gotten out of it, I think it's justified at this point. Start the DAS so we can look at these nuts. We can look at DAS nuts. Why isn't it working? Oh wait, maybe I need a camera? There we go, yeah. I just realized it's scanning, so yeah. Lake water scanned. Displaying molecular model for unknown contaminant scanned in liquid. Checking against previously registered molecular model.
I see.
Let's compare these two substances to see if they're the same. And if they are,
This has to be it.
then that means the lake is polluted with whatever it is. Rotate the blue molecular model to perfectly overlap the red molecular model. Once they overlap, hold A to start the evaluation. This is how science is done. Yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, science. So yeah, I got the Ace Attorney Apollo Justice trilogy today, and oh man, the temptation to start it is like so high. But I have other games in that series I have to finish first. Is that good? There we go. Analysis successful. Result polluted. That's a good one. That might have to be the thumbnail if I don't find anything else good.
It must be the unknown contaminant from your dad's file. If we can figure out what it is, I bet we can find the source.
And then we'll be able to find my dad.
Hey, is that Mario up there? What's he doing with his pants down?
But how are we going to figure out what the contaminant is?
Oh my god, he's pissing into the lake! That Goomba's trying to stop him.
We could try searching my dad's computer.
Sorry, that was me. That wasn't the game.
Someone sounds hungry.
Yeah, I'm kind of starving.
Let's take a break at the restaurant.
He sounds like a goofy version of Sonic. The more you listen to him, yes. I could kind of see
whatever
that.
you want because my dad's paying.
My
All
dad.
right.
funny we compare him to Sonic when Ashley said his name was Mario earlier. What the hell are you doing? Yeah, cool. Yeah, Sonic. I hate how people, like, boil him down to those clips, but, like, they're also really funny to say. Oh, no!
Ashley, look!
It's... that guy.
It's the sunglasses guy.
It's the sunglasses guy.
Oh, come on, Matthew.
Like, they wouldn't hear them walking. There's no one else here. They would hear those footsteps.
Look, he's on the phone with someone.
Oh, God. I'm actually really happy I stream now.
Ian. Yeah, it's me.
Ian? The large person from the research team who Gina told us so wait, uh-oh.
More trouble with the system. Oh. So Dr. Robbins is back in the lab then? And have you found the document in question? Is that so?
What is that pose?
It must be there somewhere.
What is he doing with his arm? He looks like he's about to unholster his gun. He's like a cowboy.
How many times do I have to tell you? Crusoe Resort is not responsible for the pollution. Understood. I'll be in touch soon.
Pretending he has a life, no doubt. He's looking for the J.O. crystal? I would never expected you, of all people, to make a J.O. crystal joke, but... sure, why not? He's charging. He's about to go have a charging sesh.
I was sure the document was at JC Valley.
More like J.O. Valley. God damn it. He's charging his JC crystal. His Jesus Christ crystal.
My investigation just hit a roadblock.
Wholesome family game for Jesus. That smile.
I think he saw us.
You think? You think he saw us?
He's running! Let's chase him!
What? Hey!
Why is the bloom so, like, bright in some scenes?
Matthew, wait!
I think John couldn't be Michael, could he? I mean, the facial hair kind of looks the same. His hair's just slicked back. I mean, he's got... I don't know. That might be him. It's kind of hard to tell because his glasses obscure his eye color. I mean, why else would he be so happy to see Matthew? And they could go running. I'm gonna go get some food. This is the restaurant, but I need to follow Matthew right now, damn it. I want that salmon burger. Want your JoJo's and ranch? I've been putting Italian dressing on my salad lately. Mmm, so good. We're in agreement that most dressings just ruin the nutritional value of salad, right? But we still just douse it on there anyway, because it makes it palatable. I like veggies raw, though, so I'm fine without dressing if I can't have it.
Ashley. You were listening in on my phone call, weren't you?
I don't know how I said that without moving my mouth, but...
You knew?
Of course. I'm a special agent, after all.
You were literally standing right behind the trash cans. I could see you.
So, how much did you hear?
Why is his mouth not moving?
I heard everything. You were talking about Crusoe Resort. Crusoe Resort was Matthew's dad's company. Hang on. Matthew's dad. You know something about him, don't you? Just tell me. You're looking into what went on here 5 years ago. And Matthew's dad is somehow involved in that, right?
Remember what I told you about certain truths? Trust the adults to handle the situation. And that goes for Matthew, too. Got it?
He's being a bad boy. He just
Could he be any shadier?
gates away in before they pull a second Darth Vader.
But now I'm super curious.
I don't
It
know.
seems like he's investigating JC Valley too.
JC
What's
Valley.
the connection between Crusoe Resort and JC Valley?
What does the JC actually stand
Nobody
for?
knows where Matthew's dad is or what polluted the lake. There just has to be some kind of connection, but what? Wait, where'd Matthew go?
And how does Elizabeth's music player factor into all this? Yeah, half the time the adults are kind of incompetent. Yeah, Graham family home grounds. Whoa. Don't incur a loading zone. Wood. This underside is rotting. Looks like it was abandoned a long time ago. This wood doesn't look like it's good for much. Do anyone with the initials JC? I don't think so. I mean, not even the director has the initials JC. His name is Rex. Janet Rice? No. Ryan? I mean, there's still room up there for more people at JC Valley, so... It's not Jessica. Or is it? No, her last name's Robbins, just like, Richard. Time to make my getaway. Slowly walks away all cool and shit. I think he's Michael. I think that's Michael. Empty can! Learning is bad to begin with, but this is someone's house. Oh, I find empty bags and shit on my lawn all the time. People just don't care. And I gotta go outside and touch it with my bare hands. It's gross. The ropes come off. The log is loose. That's so dangerous. If someone was walking along all spaced out, they'd fall off for sure. A portion of the railing is broken. Why is the frame rate so crusty?
Nuh-uh.
I shouldn't go in without asking first. The roof is on fire. Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Must be where they keep the logs from all the trees they cut down.
Huh?
There's so many. I wonder what they're for. Saw one of those greenhouses at Costco. They're cool as hell. I've always liked the traditional idea of a greenhouse. That bird is not scared of us, huh? These shears must be for trimming shrubs and plants. I wonder how long it takes them to trim a garden this size. This rocking chair is simple yet elegant. Basking in the sun as you rock near the garden. Sounds so relaxing.
Nuh-uh.
Can't just open it without asking. Good bird, yeah. Again, camera just needs to be like a couple inches away from her, rather than a little couple more inches away. These gardening tools look like they've seen quite a lot of use. This place seems very homely to you because of all the green, yeah. This looks very mountainous and Greenwood nature, yeah.
Matthew?
Ashley,
Ashley!
where'd he go? He should have come this way, but it's like he just disappeared.
He gave me the slip, too.
Aw, man.
I'd really hate if he was my dad or something.
Huh? I've seen that crest before.
Graham.
What do you
it's on the
think
clock
you're
tower.
doing? Hold it right there, you two. This is my garden, and you're trespassing.
I'm so sorry.
What are you doing here?
Looking for someone.
We're looking for someone.
And who might that be?
A man in sunglasses. Did he come through here?
A man in sunglasses. That's your whole description?
Well, he's tall, and he's wearing a suit, and he's super sketchy.
Nobody like that's been through here. Now, get out of my garden. Quickly now! Shoo! Shoo!
Yeah, right. Let's go.
I recognize that boy.
That was very, abrupt.
Sunglasses guy got away. Not to mention some mean old lady yelled at us.
Do not step on the she's the flower lady from Breath of the Wild.
I'm pooped.
Ha! He said poop.
Same. And hungry. And thirsty.
Plum girl from Tears of the Kingdom. I think it's the same girl.
Let's head over to that restaurant.
Okay, but then we gotta look at the pollution on the computer.
Right, let's go.
Oh, you don't want to look at the pollution on the computer. That's not for kids. This one to train cuckoos. Oh, right. Hard to believe it's almost been a year since Tears of the Kingdom came out. It's almost, what? It's almost February, so we'll be 3 months away. We're 9 months since the game came out. Matthew ran ahead chasing after John. When I went looking for him, I found myself in a big yard with a greenhouse and a very well-tended garden. I found Matthew there, but the old lady who lives there got mad at us for being on her property. We explained we weren't trying to cause any trouble, but the look she gave us was really scary. So Matthew and I got out of there as quick as we could. But something's been bothering me. The emblem on the door to her house. I've seen it somewhere before, but where? Oh, the photo I took. I'm sad that the photo from the first game didn't carry over, of the captain.
All right.
Go on, hurry home.
All right. You.
That's my storage shed you're poking around. Leave it be.
You.
Ahem, that's my greenhouse, and I don't recall inviting you into it.
Ugh.
And as to how long do you plan on hanging around? Go on! Well, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing City Folk on my Nintendo Wii. Did that come out before or after this game?
Huh?
Lucky, normal. I wonder if I'll ever get a lucky token. Music stops when the door opens. Look at that advertisement for Cool Pop. It's just the name on the in like a picture frame.
It's Tommy and Janet.
Oh, so cool.
Right?
Mermaids love it too. Is that what it said on that sign?
Oh.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Yo, Ashley.
Hey, do you guys usually practice here?
Yeah, the owner's great.
Don't forget Minmo. Yeah.
He said we can use the place whenever there's downtime.
Grow strong and healthy. Minmo.
Oh, cool. What were you playing? Did you write it yourselves?
Not bad, huh?
It was great.
Well, I was the one who wrote it.
Hang on. I helped.
Ashley, I'm hungry.
Who's this?
He's a friend of mine.
Ashley?
He works at the guest house.
Bob, the guy who owns this place, is out shopping right now. He ought to be back soon.
I don't think he recognized you.
Phew.
What'd you just say? Don't recognize
your
who.
song. Will it have vocals?
Sure, of course. Our band's biggest selling points are Tommy's skill with the guitar and my tight as a drum drumming. But you know what really brings it all home? Elizabeth's vocals. She's like our secret weapon.
Elizabeth's vocals.
But despite us waiting for ages, our leader didn't show up today. Such a pain. What should we do, Tommy? Want to go look for her?
Nah, fuck her.
She'll show her face sooner or later.
But the band contest is just around the corner.
Band contest.
And we need time to re-record our demo.
Chill about the contest, okay? I'm just doing this to have fun. Something to look back on.
What? But I'm totally serious. I want to hit it big.
That why you didn't bring your drums?
I'm practicing at home. Lugging a whole drum set around isn't as easy as lifting a guitar. Besides, if we're going to meet up as a band, the whole band needs to meet up. Even Elizabeth.
Yeah, I know.
I'd really like to hear Elizabeth sing.
I really wish you could. She hasn't been super sociable lately.
No shit.
Oh, that's a shame.
Now that you mention it, something is up with her.
Yeah,
She doesn't usually miss practice. It all started after we recorded our demo.
right.
I ran into her near the boathouse earlier. I wonder, was she avoiding band practice?
Matthew, I need you to dither out of existence for a second while I think about that.
You're pretty serious about the contest, huh?
You play guitar, right? Did you consider entering?
Actually, I did enter, for now.
Aha! I knew it! I had a feeling you'd be all over it. I could see it in your eyes while we were performing.
Yeah? What'd you see?
Okay, you caught me. I'm in a band back home. So when I heard you and Tommy playing,
What? You're in a band?
yeah, I play guitar.
Huh, so cool.
So cool.
I guess.
So what's your band like?
There's just two of us, keyboard and guitar.
Is the keyboard player a girl too?
No, he's a guy. He sings too.
Oh, wow!
We only just recently grouped up together. He writes the music, I add the lyrics. I'm still trying to decide if I want to go through with the contest.
Hold on a sec. Is the keyboard player your boyfriend?
What? No, he's not.
How confident are you about the contest?
I, kind of just lost my confidence. A little bit. I mean, Tommy's amazing. I can't come close to that.
Playing good's not about anything but having fun.
Tommy, come here.
What?
Huh?
You're gonna be in a band contest?
Yeah. If we win, we might get signed.
So you want to be a musician?
Yep.
Like, seriously?
I mean, yeah, pretty serious, I think.
Hey, Ashley, come here.
Huh? What's up?
Now that I know you entered the contest, I've got to hear what you can do.
Uh-oh.
Right, Tommy?
Just one song. You in, Ashley?
It's kind of hard to say yes after hearing how good Tommy is. But But seeing that guitar, I really want to get my hands on it. Okay, just be yourself. I can do this.
All right, let's jam.
Bad ending
Now you're
achieved.
talking.
Lend me a guitar?
I've got another one here.
Oh, your guitar's electric?
I play an acoustic. It's got a pickup, though.
An acoustic electric, huh? Any effects?
Nope.
In that case, it's gonna sound way different than yours. What you think? That gonna be okay?
I'll give it a shot. Won't know unless I try, right?
Very punk rock of you. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, if there's one thing I would describe these two people on the left as, it's punk rock.
Wow, you really worked up a sweat, huh?
Well, I was kind of nervous. Like, all the way nervous.
You were going too fast, Tommy.
Wow, you're not bad.
You're amazing, Tommy. You're gonna win that contest for sure.
Thanks, but
What's wrong?
we lost the demo we recorded for the contest.
It was on Elizabeth's music player, but she lost it somewhere. We could just re-record it, but
That was our best performance ever. Don't say we can re-record it. Ain't that easy.
Yeah, but if you can't replicate it, then, you know...
I know.
Like I get that, like, yeah, you want to put your best foot forward with it, but it's like, you know, part of being a band is being able to play the music more than once.
You don't think lightning can strike twice, and Elizabeth doesn't come to practice.
That said, I do understand their pain.
But we could really be something special.
That's why we're here practicing. It's how we get better. Come on, let's get back to it.
Got it.
So that's how it is.
I'm back.
We missed you, Bob.
What would the diner do without you?
Are the future rock stars practicing hard? Hey, Ashley. Glad you came.
I heard you have the best food in town.
When are we gonna eat?
Didn't mean to keep you waiting. Sorry about that, kiddo. I'll whip something up on the double.
Thanks.
You got it.
You seem like a really nice guy.
Nice. Who, me?
Yeah, you. You even
Couldn't
let Tommy
be.
and his friends practice here. I don't think most restaurant owners would do that.
Ah, well, that's no big deal. Look at their faces. Who could say no to that? Reminds me of my younger days. I was a bit of a troublemaker, but I had my passions.
I used to captain a boat 2 years ago. My hair was white then.
Thanks for everything, Bob.
You know what says gratitude? Spending some money. Perfected the art of sipping a single soda so slowly. But that's kids. What can you do? What would you like to eat, kiddo?
Anything good?
Oh, well, in that case, I've got just the thing for you.
Salmon rice burger.
Hell yes. Chili dog? Oh, I want a chili dog, man. Can you give me a chili dog instead? Yeah, fast.
It's the most popular item on the menu.
I've never eaten a rice burger before.
It's a tasty salmon fillet nestled between buns of rice.
Oh, that sounds so fucking good. I would eat that man's cooking in a heartbeat. Probably the most fucking delicious thing you've ever eaten.
We top it with our special sauce.
Oh, and he's got a secret sauce too. You know the small diners with the special sauce are cooking fire. Can I have that button chicken? Yeah. You'd have it with the chili dog in the middle.
Your taste buds won't know what hit them.
Well, you do make it sound good. I'll take 2.
Can you even eat that much?
I could eat 8. I'm starving.
Just like I could eat 8 chili dogs, yeah.
You'll pack away 2, no problem. And what do you have, miss?
I'll just have one of them.
Coming right up. They'll be ready in a jiffy, so just hang on.
Oh, don't make me actually look at them, watch them eat it. It's
Does
gonna make
my
me so
dad
hungry.
come here a lot?
Sure does. Doc Robbins is one of my regulars.
He's also the only guy that lives in town, so of course he's gonna be coming by regularly.
Comes with his buddy, the director of JC Valley.
Oh, wow. He's friends with Elizabeth's dad?
They sure seem to get along. Take a look at that table near the entrance.
The one next to the wall with the photos?
Yep, that's their usual spot. They always look at those photos. Chatting, laughing, having a great time.
Wow.
Dr. Robbins himself is in one of the pictures. Have a look. All right, it's ready. I now present to you the salmon rice burger.
Oh, man. It comes with some home fries.
Ugh, it smells great.
It looks so good.
They're just
Let's
fade
dig in.
plates. I'm guessing he's not going to eat the second one, and then I'm going
just
to
as good as it looked. Thank you so much.
put it in my inventory.
Yeah, it was super tasty.
Geez, Matthew, you really must have been starving.
Now, could I interest you in some dessert?
No way, I'm stuffed. I'm gonna check out the photos.
Crispy. Is there anything else you could use these tokens for? I hope not, because I'm just gonna give gumballs for them instead. White gum. Hold on. I'm gonna check. I want to make sure these aren't used for anything else. What else is on the menu? Well, chili dogs, a hot dog, and I think a cheeseburger was the other thing. Apparently, in the original, there's no use for it other than gumballs. From what I could see here, in the original version, you needed a certain gumball color to actually get through the game. There's other stuff on there too. I'll see if I could take a look. It was Cool Pop. Orange gum. Aren't you glad I didn't get yellow again? Pink. Nope, red. Guess it must be a mystery flavor. I'm gonna go on a limb and guess it's orange flavored. Looks tasty and it's a nice color too. Oops.
Hey.
Check out the photos on the wall.
Oh, hey.
This burger's as delicious as it looks. It's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. Bob's Food Hut. Mermaids love it too. Poster. Poster claims that even mermaids love the salmon rice burger. Does Bob know a mermaid? We're kind of far from the lake shore. Wonder if that means this place delivers. First of all, a mermaid with a burger. Counter's made of real wood. Simple yet classy. I like the no-frills atmosphere of this place. It's kind of retro. Like it was released on a retro gaming console.
Hey.
Nuh-uh.
It's a staff room. Shouldn't go in without permission. So they have chili dog, hot dog, salmon rice burger, chicken burger, apple pie, pecan pie, sweet potato pie, chef salad, chicken salad.
Amazing.
They take practice seriously. Probably shouldn't interrupt.
Amazing.
Amazing. Love to have one of these big amps too, but I can't afford much more than the guitar right now. I'll have to get one of these someday. It's a solid body guitar. I use an electric acoustic one. But you can rock out so hard with one of these in an effects pedal. Amp and speaker set in the corner of the restaurant. Blah blah blah. I think it's the original Cool Pop logo that they used back when it first launched. remember Dad saying there was only one flavor at first. Mustard and hot sauce have really been growing on me lately. Must mean I'm growing up. There are free condiments on the table.
Huh.
I guess this place serves alcoholic drinks, too. Dad likes a drink now and then. I wonder how often he comes here for one. Oh. Mustard's blend unless it's honey mustard. There's appeal to mustard. I don't hate mustard. Tommy's band is rehearsing here. Rex told me a very interesting story after a jam session at Bob's. A long time ago, Crusoe Resort planned to build a concert venue and hold a music festival. The theme of the festival was going to be harmony between nature and music. Michael, the resort company's president, hoped to share Lake Juliet's natural beauty and charm. He wanted to use music to show everyone the importance of protecting the environment. Rex is a music lover and environmentalist himself, so he was a big fan of the plan. He even offered to help make it happen. Love the idea myself, so if they ever did come to fruition, I'd love to form a proper band with Rex and Bob and take our turn on stage. Unfortunately, Crusoe Resort was canned, so the plans for the music festival were canned too. Never became more than a dream. Rex looked sad as he thought back to those days. Said it would have been a festival to remember. If only they'd been able to make it happen. Wasn't even aware of it at the time, but I have to agree. It's so sad it could never happen. Now a musical festival on this lake is nothing more than a ghost of an idea. But someday, maybe I'll be able to take Ashley and Jessica to a concert or a music festival. Wonder what sort of music Ashley's into. Hope she's adopted my taste. Framed photos are hung side by side.
This may be the first time I've seen Dad having fun.
The three of us first hit it off when we started talking music.
Talking music.
Nowadays, we're fishing buddies.
Fishing buddies.
You all talked about music? Does my dad even like music?
Does he ever? In fact, when he was younger, he dreamed of hitting it big. He's no slouch on piano, you know.
I didn't know, actually. I can't believe he can play piano.
He told me he played keyboard in a rock band back in the day.
Oh, dang.
Rex and I were crazy about the guitar, same as Tommy. We all got pretty jazzed up going on about those days, so the three of us tried jamming together.
No, seriously?
My dad can't be cool.
Why did Dad hide that from me?
Fishing buddies.
Do you go fishing with my dad a lot?
Oh yeah, the three of us go out all the time. I taught them everything they know. Of course, your dad and Rex are still beginners. But they seem to be enjoying themselves all the same.
I had no idea.
Wow. Here I thought all my dad did was sit in a dimly lit room doing research. But I guess he has friends, just like a normal person.
Huh.
These two sure look alike. Hold on, that guy.
Ah.
Oh man, it's the captain! Are these two brothers? Oh dang, so he is related to him. That's why they're the same voice. There's an old photo.
Oh wow, it's Bob. He's so young. I feel like I've seen that food stand somewhere before.
Oh yeah, it's big brain time.
Thank you. Huh. Japanese food that uses salmon. Well, rice balls with salmon are probably my favorite.
Oh. And that's where the salmon burger came from.
I just remembered. Mom got food from this stand.
Ah, that's me from a long time ago. I was a bit more handsome then, eh?
When was this taken?
This was before I had the food hut, so about 13 years ago.
13 years ago.
This fine diner started out as a humble food stand. I wanted a convenient way to sell my burgers. I'd set up shop wherever there were tourists. Sold hamburgers every day.
What changed?
Well, it's not exactly that the burgers weren't popular, but they lacked that special something. Never sold out. I started thinking and realized what was missing. I needed a centerpiece, a real showstopper.
Oh, I know. You're talking about the salmon rice burger, aren't you?
Bingo! Of course, I didn't come up with it all by my lonesome. It's quite the funny story, in fact. One of my customers inspired it.
One of my
They gave me a
customers
tip that led to my greatest invention.
gave me a tip.
Who was the customer?
She was a tourist who came to visit the mermaid statue. Now that I think about it, her eyes were just like yours. Had a young girl with her. She said she was meeting an old friend by the clock tower.
A customer gave you a tip?
Yep, a fine tip indeed. I've been pondering how to use the salmon I caught in the lake. I wanted to make some sort of specialty. But back then, all I could make was hamburgers. I tried a few different salmon burgers, but I couldn't quite nail the level of quality I was looking for. As I'm racking my brain over it, a woman came up to the stand. She mentioned she was Japanese. I thought she might have a good idea for a recipe.
She was Japanese?
And I'll never forget what she said. Rice balls with salmon are probably my favorite. She said you take the rice and ball it up around the fish. That was my eureka moment. Maybe salmon goes better with rice than with bread.
There was like a ready to order sushi restaurant at Penn Station, New York. Back when I worked in the area before the pandemic. I don't know if it's still there, but they had rice balls that you could buy, and it was cooked like tuna on the inside. Like it was tuna, but it was like tuna salad, like the kind you get from a can. So I'm like wondering if that's how that kind of rice ball is usually served. It's good though. I miss it. Could go for one right now, actually.
So how about I try using rice for the bun? After that, I needed to puzzle out the best way to cook the fish. So after a little trial and error, the salmon rice burger was born.
That's quite the story. It must have been Mom who gave Bob the tip.
This is for sure a Pacific Northwest thing, using salmon and stuff, yeah.
But who was Mom meeting at the clock tower? An old friend? Who could that be?
Oh, that was so good.
Oh, yeah.
How was it, kiddo? Meet your standards?
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, I've never had a burger like that. I would like fish a lot more if it all tasted like that.
Very good.
Ready to go, Matthew?
Yep, I feel a lot better.
Come back soon, Ashley. Got it?
I will. Hey, Tommy, Janet, I'm heading out.
See you later, Ashley.
See ya.
Good luck with practice.
Thanks.
Oh, I ate 2 of those burgers. Gotta poop fast. Ugh. Yeah.
Let's hurry back to your dad's cottage.
Right. We'll use his computer to look into the pollution.
Captain. Oh, I got added to this one. Or is it? Yeah, brothers. The captain of the ferry that took Jessica and me to Blood Edward Island 2 years ago. He's actually a lot nicer than he looks. Never thought I'd see him again, let alone here at Lake Juliet. This picture makes him look like he's good friends with Bob, but I wonder how they know each other. Now that I think about it, they look sort of similar. Could these guys be brothers? That reminds me, we found an RC boat in the boathouse. I thought the doll on the back looked familiar, but now I'm thinking it must have been modeled after the captain. I wonder what he's up to now. Hope he's doing well. Well, if he's brothers, then that means the captain's last name is Fox. He's Captain Fox. You too, man. You too. What? Bless. Alright, what's gonna stop us this time? I knew it!
Ashley.
Oh.
Huh? Ashley, come on.
Walk a couple feet
Ryan?
forward.
Go on ahead, Matthew. I'll catch up.
Okay.
Sorry to surprise you. I wanted to speak, just the two of us. This is my cottage. Let's talk inside.
This is my cottage. It zooms in on the for rent sign. Is it now? Yeah, this is a very nice looking cottage. Very clean and no personal effects laid out anywhere. What a stylish sofa. It seems perfect somewhere for Ryan. I bet it's good for napping on. This is supposed to be a painting of. Can't tell at all. Is this what they call contemporary art? Two large abstract paintings hang on the wall. Oh, maybe it is his house.
Ah.
Saw an infomercial about this before. Wonder if they all does all the things they claimed. I must have seen it on TV and wanted the same thing. Haha. Expensive looking reclining chair.
Huh.
Sure is a big bookshelf for so few books. Always imagine researchers' homes being packed floor to ceiling with books. Pretty standard look. Matches the room. No clothes on it, though. Maybe he keeps them in a closet? Ryan's bedroom must be past here. It's pretty rude to go into someone's bedroom without permission. Didn't stop you from going into the, study.
Wow, it's so minimalist.
I have no need for possessions. I don't spend much time here.
Too busy at work, huh? Sounds familiar.
Something like that. But perhaps not as busy as you.
What do you mean?
Are you not? You've been wandering all over Lake Juliet, haven't you?
I guess you've seen me around.
I have.
I'm looking for my friend's dad.
Is that so?
He disappeared 5 years ago, so I'm trying to help my friend figure out where he went. We found a lot of information, but nothing really helpful yet.
I see.
I guess it sounds weird when I say it like that, huh?
No, it's understandable. Would you tell me your friend's name?
Matthew Crusoe.
Crusoe. Is this friend of yours related to Crusoe Resort?
You know about it?
I do. It's not a secret. I believe everyone in town is familiar.
Everyone in town.
You said everyone knows about Crusoe Resort. Well, if they do, nobody seems to want to talk about it.
Is that so?
Dan the forest ranger said that something bad happened. He wouldn't give me any details, though.
There is a likely reason why they can't talk about it. Sometimes we know the truth, but wish to hide it.
Do you know something? If you do, you have to tell me.
You and I are a lot alike.
What?
I believe that since meeting you at the campsite. We have many things in common. We both lost a mother. We both treasured Sayoko. And we both have a strong desire to learn the truth.
Stop changing the subject. Tell me what you know about Crusoe Resort.
There's nothing for me to tell.
This guy's kind of weird.
Nothing you don't already know. The accusations that the resort polluted the lake are false.
Really? The resort's not responsible?
That's correct.
Then who's to blame? Who framed Crusoe Resort for the pollution?
Now that, you will learn in time.
I'm getting a little headachy. What's going on? My head feels fuzzy.
You must be exhausted.
I mean, you're carrying around a weird technology bracelet, a weird, like, game console, and who knows what's in that pendant your mother was wearing. Probably something messed up in there, too. Probably giving you, like, a brain aneurysm or some shit.
Don't push yourself too hard. Curiosity is not a sin, Ashley. But don't forget, the real reason you came to Lake Juliet. There's someone waiting here for you.
Ryan, I gotta get to my dad's. Matthew must be worried about me.
I understand.
He's got some sort, because when he called out to Ashley just a little bit ago, it was definitely not like a regular
Ashley.
Yeah, look. It's a thought bubble. He's psychic.
Ryan?
Yeah, I mean, she thought that. There was definitely an echo effect when they said it in the actual scene.
Ashley.
Glad the two of us got to talk. That's interesting. There's been no such mention of psychic powers this game so far.
What's that?
Oh, this?
It's beautiful.
It's a kaleidoscope. A memento of my mother. It's broken, but you can still see a cherry blossom in it. Looking through this always made Sayoko miss Japan.
Oh, there's another...
My mom used this?
There's another security thing in this house above the doorway.
What's wrong?
I remember my mom holding this. Did you meet up with my mom 13 years ago?
No.
But I remember it.
Is it possible that this memory from 13 years ago is from a different place?
What?
Your hippocampus myelinates so rapidly, and yet, despite your superb neural pathways, you are still susceptible to false recall.
How are you... What are you fucking saying?
I have memories that I recall incorrectly too. I fell gravely ill when I was young. My father treated me. That was when I first met his assistant, Sayoko.
Really?
The treatments were painful, but Sayoko kept my spirits high. I'd give her this kaleidoscope before each session. And afterward, I'd wake up, and there she was. She'd hand me the kaleidoscope, smile, and say,
You were so brave, Ryan. Your mom was watching over you, I'm sure.
But one day, I awoke to find myself alone. Sayoko should have been by my side. Surely that's a false recall.
I had no idea.
I'm glad we had a chance to talk.
Yeah, me too. See you later.
Very curious. Wonder if that guy's evil or not. Is this Total Recall now? Yeah, it's getting kind of Total Recall-y. We already know we can implant false memories through the Another from the last game.
Huh?
We're seriously going?
No complaining. Hey, Ashley!
I thought you were going to your dad's. How'd you end up here?
Oh, just taking the scenic route.
So you're free. Then you should come with us.
Wait, what? Where?
Elizabeth's place.
Why me?
Strength in numbers.
What?
We're going to get to the bottom of this Elizabeth situation. Like, ask her why she doesn't come to practice. Aren't you curious?
A little, but...
Then it's settled.
Yeah, come with us.
Worried about Matthew, though.
I don't know. I have a friend waiting for me.
Is that the kid you were with at Bob's?
Yeah,
Where's he at now?
waiting at my dad's cottage.
Oh, he'll be fine. It's not like he's a little kid.
Well, sure, but...
Our band's future is at stake. Please come with us.
Okay, fine. But I can't keep my friend waiting much longer.
I knew you'd understand.
Man, Matthew just
Now, let's go, go, go.
getting ditched for every side quest possible here.
Ugh, it's useless. I don't get a word of this. Ugh.
If we don't find anything today, you have to go back to your uncle's for now.
We're running out of time.
Uh-oh. Where's he going? Chapter 5, Silent Clock Tower. Why are they walking so slow? Oh, good.
What's she doing here?
What's the problem? I asked her to come.
So did I.
Ugh, why?
Strength in numbers, right?
Strength?
Someone has been missing practice lately. Tommy and I want to know what's going on. We thought we might need some backup.
Excuse me?
Ashley knows all about music practice.
Which we thought might help. Right?
Sure.
Oh, you're all friends now? Give me a break.
Elizabeth, we're serious. What's going on? Why'd you stop coming?
Is there something wrong with your voice? Do you not like the song? So, it's that you're jealous of my style. Worried I'm gonna show you up?
As if.
Then, what is it? I know you're used to getting your way, but come on. Do you even care about the contest? We're almost out of time.
I know, but...
We're just worried about you, okay?
Stay out of this!
Look, I know this is none of my business. But just look at Tommy and Janet. Don't you see how much they care about you?
Condescending much?
Why are you such a bitch? Jesus.
I'm just trying to help.
You better have a damn good reason for acting this way.
Elizabeth, what's the racket? Keep it down.
Dad.
Oh, I didn't know we had guests.
Rex Alfred.
Hey, Rex.
Hi there, Janet.
Hey.
Hi, Tommy. And you're Richard's daughter?
Yeah, Ashley.
Let's not make guests wait in the entryway, Elizabeth.
We met earlier today, if you can believe it. It's still the same day.
Please, make yourselves comfortable. Can I get you anything? We have some cake.
Really? Yeah.
Cake.
Dad, seriously? Get out.
Young lady, that's no way to act in front of guests. You may not want me hanging around right now, but...
But you need me to put on an act and play nice.
Elizabeth, listen.
I don't care. Just go away.
Elizabeth!
Whoa. Hold on a minute. Can you save the family stuff for later? We need to talk to Elizabeth.
Of course, Janet. I'm going out. We'll talk when I get home.
You ungrateful little whelp.
Make yourselves at home.
Hey, Ashley.
What?
Uh-huh. Yeah?
Let me show you Elizabeth's room.
Sure, but what about those two?
They're fine. Let's give them some space.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. Come on. Ashley and I are gonna wait in your room. Okay?
Don't touch my stuff.
Got it. It's upstairs. Let's go.
Okay.
Elizabeth, we're really worried about you.
I know.
Then be real with me. What happened? Why'd you stop coming to practice? Elizabeth.
Tell me what happened. I'm here for you. Should leave this to Tommy.
Huh.
Flowers are just like the ones at Dad's front door. Does Dad grow these flowers and then give them as a gift? All action movies. They're a little old, but I've at least heard of most of them. They're all from before I was born. I wonder if this is Elizabeth's dad's collection. These apples and grapefruit look pretty tasty. That's a tall ass fridge, damn. This must be the cake Elizabeth's dad mentioned. Looks so good. Oh, I should have accepted his offer. I love cheesecake. Oh, me too. I would have devoured that thing. Even the phone is fancy. I wonder what happened to Dad. Has he come back from the lab yet? An appetizing and taunting aroma arises from the cheesecake on the counter. Well-balanced breakfast in an elegant space bathed in the morning light. It sounds so nice. Car magazine and an art magazine. Wonder if these are Elizabeth's dad's hobbies. Plant's so big it has its own presence. I don't even think it would fit in my bedroom back home. These flowers are just like the ones Jessica puts around our house. I don't know much about flowers, but I guess these are the go-to kind for decorating. It's a journal? Better not touch it. I don't want to read it without permission.
Ashley.
I'm sorry you had to see that, Ashley. I'm going to head out, but you should make yourselves at home. Oh. Rex's worry scanned. Elizabeth's dad has a variety of outfits, unlike my dad. Look at that. Proper reflective graphics. Rex invited me out for drinks last night. Usually keeps us cool no matter how many he's had, but it seems like he may have had one too many this time around. He told me he's considering getting remarried to a woman his daughter, Elizabeth, doesn't get along with. She seems to have some things in common with his daughters, so Rex thinks she'll be able to get through to Elizabeth. But Elizabeth just won't accept her, says she doesn't like her attitude. Having lived in isolation for so long, I never quite developed the skills to advise on situations such as these. But if I were in Rex's shoes, how would I convince Ashley? Well, I guess there's no point in wondering about that. I can't imagine marrying anyone, aside from Sayoko. Aw, that's incredibly sad. Over here.
You're sure we should just leave them?
Definitely. She'll listen to Tommy. If the boy you like can't get through to you, who can?
Oh, you mean...
Don't tell me you didn't notice. Well. We finally found someone as oblivious as Tommy.
Tommy doesn't know?
If he does, he hasn't let on.
Is he the reason she stopped going to practice? Maybe he turned her down.
Interesting. But I don't think so. Elizabeth used to be fearless when it came to guys. But these days, not so much. She hasn't been able to say anything to Tommy.
I just had an awful thought, and I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want it to be true.
I wish he could just be honest with him. Tommy deserves that.
What if he doesn't feel the same way?
Then she should just try again. Like they say, if plan A doesn't work, try plan A. Again.
Oh, is that what they say?
Oh well, it's out of our hands now. Let's wait in her room and give them some space.
Sure. Whoa. Total rich girl energy in here, huh? It's also clean. Is this room for display only or something?
She's never cleaned it herself, you know. Cleaners come by.
Must be nice, being on the other side of the fence. Do you know this dog?
That's Princess, the family dog.
Oh.
But Elizabeth's mom took her in the divorce.
So why is it here then?
So Princess used to be Elizabeth's pet?
Oh man, that takes me back. Elizabeth was so cute.
Be that as it may, what do you think her allowance is? I mean, she has everything I've ever wanted.
Pretty sure her dad just gets her whatever she asks for.
I cannot believe such a father even exists.
She really hates him though. You saw, right? They aren't getting along at all lately.
Aren't getting along.
But everyone hates their dad at one point or another.
You're not wrong. But it's a bit more complicated for Elizabeth.
How so?
It all started after her mom left. Things between her and her dad got pretty bad.
Her mom left. I didn't mean to pick that one.
Elizabeth's mom left?
Why did it pick that automatically? That was weird. I think I was holding the controller against my side, and I think it accidentally flicked down.
Does that mean...
Yeah. Her parents divorced like 5 years ago.
There's that time frame again. 5 years ago.
Adult stuff. I don't really know what was going on, but Elizabeth blames her dad.
She does? What was her mom like?
She was a singer. Did shows in Las Vegas or something.
A singer?
That's where Germa lives.
Yep. She was really beautiful.
I don't know why. It's just...
voice.
I don't know why. Like, I thought Las Vegas. I'm like, oh yeah, Germa lives there now. I don't know why that was like the first thought that pops into my head.
Elizabeth bragged about her all the time. So, it really hit her super hard.
What do you mean?
Elizabeth loved her mom so much. But after she left, no contact.
Except the dog is still here. Wait. Singer, Las Vegas, okay.
Complete radio silence. Her mom hasn't even come back to visit. What's up?
It's weird. At first I thought we were totally different, but we actually have a lot in common.
Who does?
Me and Elizabeth.
Really?
I don't have a mom either, so I get it. I ask myself all kinds of questions. Why do I have to go through big life stuff without her? Is it my fault she's gone? Things like that. Are they always like that?
But Princess is here, so...
You have no idea. It's non-stop. She yells at her dad for the littlest things. He has no idea how to handle it. Totally clueless. So, he defaults to spending money on her. He just gets her whatever she wants.
Wow.
But even then, it never seems to make her the slightest bit happier. Neither of them know what they're doing.
I get that.
Really?
Oops.
I get that. I fight with my dad a lot, too.
Really?
I think I get how Elizabeth feels. I mean, my dad never buys me anything, but he tries to make up for things in his own awkward way.
It's so different. Yeah, it's a little... different worlds, different standards.
I never thought about that. I guess I hadn't considered things from Elizabeth's perspective.
It can be hard.
Ah! Oh no! Is it broken?
What is it?
Elizabeth's music box. It plays her mom's debut song. She used to play it all the time, but I haven't seen it in a while.
So she's had it since she was little? It must be really important to her.
When her mom left, her dad threw out all her stuff. This is the only thing Elizabeth still has from her.
Like, you don't know, it's mega different for you, really?
I'll
Oh,
play it
family-wise,
for you.
yeah.
I don't hear anything.
Oh no! Did I break it? What am I gonna do?
I'm sure Elizabeth will understand it was an accident.
No! She won't! She's never gonna forgive me! Seriously, what am I gonna do?
Let me see it.
Oh yeah, it's fucked. Really finding that too short-lived. Old lady got super mad at us. Emma on the door's still bothering me. I've seen it somewhere before, but where? One of the restaurant Bob's Food Hut. Apparently there are no customers. He lets Tommy and his band practice there. I'm sure they prefer a studio. There's really not a lot of options around here, so it's really nice to offer the space. I was hungry and he ordered a salmon rice burger. Rice with a bun was a little weird, but went really well with the salmon. It was actually delicious. Pictures hung up inside, including some of my dad. Bob also let me put food on Dad's tab, so it seems they're pretty close. Also a picture of Bob's food stand before he built the restaurant, and I'd seen it before. According to Bob, the idea for the salmon rice burger came from a Japanese lady who visited the stand and had a kid with her. I think it was probably Mom. It seemed like she was waiting for someone by the clock tower, but I have no idea who. Why did Mom come to Lake Juliet? Janet told me he plays like a pro, but I was blown away by how inspired he is. He says he's just doing it for fun, but chops like that, I think they had a real shot at winning the contest. I borrowed a guitar and jammed with him for a bit, but I couldn't keep up. He complimented my performance, but I could feel the difference in our skill levels. It made me realize how much more I need to practice. After that, I ran to Tommy and Janet on their way back to Elizabeth's house, and they talked me into going with them. They want to ask why she hasn't been coming to band practice, but that doesn't really seem like a conversation for an outsider to be in, so I'm not really excited for this. Only the band, but it looks like Elizabeth lost the music player with the song they needed. What's worse, Elizabeth stopped coming to the practice. Janet's worried. Janet told me how serious she is about the contest. She's hoping to land a record deal, so she can't stand by and do nothing. They certainly have their challenges, and it seems like more keep coming out of nowhere. I know firsthand the struggles that could come from being in a band, so I'm really rooting for them. Hope they can work it out. Pet owner. Large dog with fluffy white fur. We couldn't figure out who she belongs to, and apparently she's Elizabeth's. Janet said she was living with Elizabeth's mom. But a princess just hanging around here now, it must mean she ran away to see Elizabeth. How would that be possible? She's grown so much since she was just a puppy, but it seems she hasn't forgotten Elizabeth or how much she loves her. Selfish, conceited, has a terrible attitude. In other words, it's safe to say I don't have the best impression of her. All the same, Tommy and Janet see her not as just a bandmate, but as a friend. They were really worried when she stopped showing up to practice. When I ran into something was bothering her. It's the reason she's skipping practice. Wait, why should I care? It's because I think she ought to tell Tommy and Janet. Especially Janet. She wants to make it as a band. It's obvious she thinks Elizabeth has the talent. Look, it's true I can't stand her, and I've been trying to avoid her, but if she's good at as they say, I need to hear her sing. At least once, just to see what I'm up against. That makes sense, right? With that recording of their song lost, it's not like there's any other way to hear her. The least she could do is show up to practice, right? What's going on in her head? How about the new feature in the DAS, the water analysis? We used it to check the water in the lake and found the unknown contaminant that's causing the pollution. We could figure out what it is. We should be able to prove that Matthew's dad is innocent. With a suspicious-looking guy sniffing around, it kind of makes me think that JC Valley's connected to the pollution somehow. We'll just have to keep digging. On the way back to Dad's cottage, I ran into Ryan again. When I told him we were looking for Matthew's dad, he knew all about the pollution in Crusoe Resort. He even knew the allegations against Crusoe are all wrong, and it seems like he knows who's really responsible, but wouldn't tell me, which is very frustrating. While I was talking to him, my head got all fuzzy. I wonder what that was about. On my way to leave Ryan's cottage, I noticed a kaleidoscope on the windowsill. He said it was a memento of his mother, and you used to be able to see cherry blossoms when you look into it. But it's broken now. When I saw it, I remembered Mom holding that same kaleidoscope but standing in front of a grave. Whose grave was that? Matthew's desperate to find the unknown contaminant, but apparently not as desperate as he was for a meal. Practically inhaled 2 of the burgers at Bob's restaurant. They're really good, though. I understand it's the most popular thing on the menu. I told Matthew I'd help look for clues about his dad, but I got sidetracked talking with Ryan, then going to Elizabeth's house. Sorry, Matthew. Also got a parental mystery going on with my mom, so it's easy to get distracted. But I'll get serious about helping now. After all, I'm the one who said we'd find something by the end of the day. I went to Ryan on the way to Dad's cottage. The cottage he invited me to is super clean. Exact opposite of Dad's mess. Ryan knows I've been running all around the lake. I wonder when he saw me. When he saw me looking at the kaleidoscope he keeps by the window, he told me it was a memento of his mother who died when he was little. As a child who was sick, my mom was there after each session waiting by his side with the kaleidoscope. She cheered him up by saying, "You were so brave, Ryan. Your mom is watching over you, I'm sure." He said whenever my mom looked into the kaleidoscope, the cherry blossom inside would make her feel nostalgic for Japan. Now it's broken and you can't see it. That's too bad. I would have loved to look into it. Ryan said he was glad we could talk, just the 2 of us, but I was just happy to hear some new stories about Mom. Now that I think about it, I wonder what he meant when he said the reason I came to Lake Juliet is because there's someone waiting here for me. Who could possibly be waiting for me? Ian's another researcher who works for Dad, or so I thought. So this guy John, who goes around calling himself a special agent, was talking to someone on the phone who he called Ian. They were talking about Dad and JCV, so there's no doubt in my mind it's the same Ian. From what I've gathered, Ian and John share some connection. They're working together on an investigation of the Crusoe Resort incident in JC Valley. Who are these guys, really? Definitely doesn't fit at the campground with his black suit, so everyone thinks he's super suspicious. He says he's looking for the incident from 5 years ago. Definitely seems like Matthew's dad's disappearance is related to the lake pollution, but could JC Valley be connected? We could figure it out faster if this guy would tell us what he knows, but he says he'll let the adults handle it. Whatever. Matthew's on the clock, and we've already found some clues, so we're going to keep looking into this, regardless of what adults might say. Saw the picture, remembered Mom in a paper bag. She inspired the salmon rice burger. Bob said Mom was waiting for someone by the clock tower. Who could it have been? New quality. Did Dad create the water quality feature? Why? Is it related to why Mom came here? It does show that Dad's a pretty amazing scientist, though. Hard to imagine, since he's been so unreliable with me. Oh, and when we stopped by Bob's restaurant, there was a picture of Dad there, holding a fish he caught and smiling really big. It was nice to see him looking happy instead of just fretting about research all the time. There were photos of Dad and his friends at the wall in Bob's diner. Bob told me all stories about them. Think of Dad as single-minded, focusing on research. Turns out he has a social life. That's not the only surprise. Bob told me Dad likes music and fishing. Music talk is what caught my attention. Turns out Rex plays guitar? Same as me. Guess we have something to talk about. Blah. Elizabeth finds out our music box is broken. Can't just go around peeping in other people's closets. Besides, this isn't just anyone's closet. It's Elizabeth's. Who knows what she'd say if she found out I was snooping. Bed sure is cute, and so big. Looks like a bed a princess would sleep in. I'm kind of jealous.
Huh?
The woman in this photo is pretty. Is this Elizabeth's mom? Flower arrangement's so cute. Setting these up must be so fun. What if the same person who does the flower arrangements does the cleaning too? Pink wallpaper, so cute. Suits the room perfectly. Wallpaper can really set the vibe of a room. So Elizabeth was happy once, huh? Princess is still so cute. No. Wonder what's going on.
Huh?
It's stuck. I can't wind it. Maybe a peek inside will tell me why.
Ashley?
What's up with it? Looks like there's a few broken parts. Oh crap, we're screwed. I could fix it if I had the right tools.
Right.
Will this help? It's the repair kit for my drum set.
Thanks.
I'll just borrow these for a bit. Phillips head screwdriver. Nice. Flathead screwdriver. Hex wrench. Insect repellent. Rust removal spray. Needle nose pliers.
Alright.
Fixing it should be no problem with these. Why so many pieces, though? Screwdriver for screws that has plus-shaped heads. Janet uses for maintenance on things like foot pedals. Screwdriver for screws with minus-shaped heads. Janet uses for general drum set maintenance. Hexagon-shaped pole bent at a right angle. Sounds like Janet uses it for drum set assembly. Long-lasting insect repellent. I found it inside the drum maintenance kit. Is this somehow used for repairs? One of Janet's maintenance tools. It's pretty useful for getting stubborn rust spots off drum sets. Needle nose pliers. The pointy ends are useful for making things like maintaining things like snare drums. She uses them to hold the small parts. I should eat my gumballs. Oh, I can't. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, nice and tight.
Oh.
Screw stuck, but I can't get it out with my fingers. I did it. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm yawning.
Ah.
It's the only spot missing a screw. Very small screw. It was in a music box but came loose and is caught in the gears. I was in fact screwed, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll play now.
Yeah. Ah.
It's a little rusty.
All right.
All cleaned up. Hopefully that does the trick. It's a lot cleaner now. I don't see anywhere else to investigate here.
All right.
Now I can get to play some music. Yeah, the rust wasn't them. It was a screw, probably.
That's it! You fixed it!
This is a really pretty song.
The song's great and all, but I'm just glad it's fixed. All that panicking was no good for my skin.
Here, you can have these tools back.
Enough already.
I don't want to talk about it.
What do you think happened?
Huh?
I got this. Oh shit. I probably shouldn't.
Does this open?
Yeah, open it. Open it. Get it. Happy birthday.
It's a birthday card.
Happy birthday, Elizabeth. Thanks for being a part of my life. You're my angel. Hope your special day is full of love and laughter. Love you more than anyone in the world. With love, your mother, Kate. Aww.
It's falling apart. Elizabeth has read this over and over again. It must be so precious to her.
Huh? This is...
Elizabeth's coming.
What?
Uh-oh.
Elizabeth?
Get out!
What happened?
I said get out!
Let's go, Ashley.
Yeah.
I guess something major happened? Let's go ask Tommy.
Why did I bring this with me?
Oh well. You got it now. Now you are criminal scum. Now you are criminal scum. Mmm, tasty. It's strawberry flavored. Sweet and a little tart. This gum is orange flavored. This mystery flavor seems to be mint. Refreshing. Kate Alfred, Elizabeth's mom. She was so pretty and apparently performed in Las Vegas. How cool. But it sounds like no one's heard from her since she divorced Rex and left home 5 years ago. Elizabeth never got over it. She keeps a birthday card from her mother in a music box. It's falling apart from how frequently she reads it. Kate wrote that she loves Elizabeth in the card, yet she went total no contact. I wonder why. I'm sure adults are all dealing with their own things too, and I have to imagine walking away was hard. But I know all too well the feeling of loss and loneliness that Elizabeth must have felt so suddenly losing her mother. She was so proud of her mom. She loved her. If by some chance you're still out there, Kate, I hope you'll reconnect with Elizabeth, even if you just talk to her one more time. After all, you're her one and only mother. Let's go, Mint, yeah. I used to I used to chew a type of gum, and I'm gonna see if I could find it. Freshen up! That's it. That is exactly what I was thinking of. When, okay, I can't open that image. Oh, here's a great image to show for this. Hold on. The gum that goes squirt. But yeah, I would get the spearmint flavor from the local convenience store all the time. It's a very soft gum with kind of like a powder on the outside of it, and when you bit in, it would have this cool liquid mint or cinnamon flavor. And I fucking love this. I would go through a whole pack in one day. I don't know if they still sell it, honestly. I haven't seen it in a long time. But I loved Freshen Up. I said this yesterday, I'm not really a gum chewer anymore. I rarely ever have gum. I used to love gum.
Huh.
What a nice landscape photo. Wait, is this actually a painting? Looks like Lake Juliet.
Pretty.
Someone around here must have had a real green thumb to keep all these plants and flowers looking so pretty. They look like they're thriving.
Wow.
Whoa, this whole table is made of marble. Marble table exudes luxury. Guess having a house this big means you have lots of space for hanging paintings. You even have wall space for really large paintings. Doesn't feel right going in there right now. Just never have it on or around me, yeah. Door to the stairs is locked.
Huh.
Locked. Guess I can't get in. Rich girl's room. Must be nice. Elizabeth's music box plays her mom's song.
Tommy, What was the trouble?
Well, we were just talking about the band, but I'm really sorry, Rex. I didn't see that coming.
I was just on my way out when I heard the yelling.
We're back. Elizabeth kicked us out. Right, Ashley?
Dude, she even kicked you guys out?
What happened? You've got to tell us.
I just said I felt like she was hiding something and she...
Hold up. You said what? What kind of play is that? If she could tell you, she already would have. You can't just spring that on someone.
Ashley.
You can't just spring that on someone. Jeez.
I'm sorry you had to see this.
Yeah, I've gone through worse.
We're the ones who dropped by unexpectedly.
Having friends visit should be a happy occasion.
Maybe she just didn't want company today. We all have days like that.
That's a good perspective. Things sure are tough at your age. I'm trying to meet her halfway.
Huh? Say what now?
I remembered those cufflinks. Have I met this guy before?
Ashley?
I came here 13 years ago. Do you remember if we met then?
No, we've never met.
Oh.
I've known Richard for quite some time. He talks about you often.
When did you meet?
Right after he and Sayoko graduated.
You knew my mom too?
Yes, back when JC Valley was called MJ Labs.
Jesus Christ Valley and Michael Jackson Labs.
Judd Fitzgerald, the lab director, went on to found JC Valley.
Judd Fitzgerald, why is it JC?
We conducted research together for the EC project.
Stop with the initials!
So Elizabeth's dad knew my mom.
Ashley?
Uh-huh, yeah.
ECJCEMJO, for fuck's sake. F you.
Sorry to bore you with my old stories. What's Richard up to? Is he waiting for you back at his place?
Nah, he got a call from the lab.
He went to JC Valley?
Yeah, he said there was some kind of system trouble.
He went to BM Valley after eating that salmon burger.
More trouble. I'll have to go check on things later.
Oh, that was a weird, front-facing shift
hey guys,
there.
I think we worn out our welcome. Let's head out.
No kidding. It'll take Elizabeth a while to cool down. See you later.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks.
Of course. I hope to see you again soon.
You have to learn initials? Oh yeah, for codes and stuff.
You think Elizabeth's gonna be okay?
Sorry we brought you into that.
I don't think I helped much.
I'm glad we had the backup. Thanks.
Later, Ashley.
Later, Tater.
Open the door!
Huh?
Leave me alone!
We're worried about you. Don't you get that, Lizzie?
Wow, how great that we could conveniently hear them from here.
Lizzie!
Don't call me Lizzie. Only Mom gets to call me that.
They're back at it.
This is gonna take a while. Eventually they'll calm down and she'll send me some angry texts.
Want to kill time at Bob's while you wait for those texts?
Sure.
Is that a typical father-daughter fight? Pretty intense. Oh no, the music player. I think they said they were going to Bob's. I'll catch up with them there.
Oh my god, how long, I'd say some here, but well, never mind. Yeah, well, this is probably not the best. Big stone house outside an elaborate gate. Maybe we should go back and talk to, Matthew first? Maybe address that?
Sorry.
Matthew's been on his own for a while now. Need to hand over the music player, then get back to him. Why? He's probably not even in there anymore at this point. Judd. The founder of JC Valley, where Dad works, and Mom's first mentor when she started working on memory. If he was her mentor, does that mean he was also a scientist? What kind of person was he, really? He might even know lots of stuff about Mom. Maybe even things Dad doesn't know. I should ask him if I ever get the chance. I wonder where you get these. There's no image for them. I got this, this little skull pin with hearts for eyes. It's really cute. There's a furry named Plush Clover that in their design has it on their like necklace thing. And I bought some stickers from their partner, and then they had this pin available, so I was like, oh, it's a cute pin, I'll get it.
Hey, Ashley, your friend get away from you?
It's a cartoony skull. It's like the one with like 3 teeth on the top.
He's probably using the computer at my dad's cottage.
Ah, a gamer, huh? Yeah, I guess computer games are more fun than a diner.
But if you wave a fresh salmon rice burger out the window, I bet he'd float over on the scent alone.
Ha! The kid liked him that much, did he?
Yeah, he's totally in love with those sandwiches.
How old is he anyway?
Call a burger a sandwich.
He's 13.
Very progressive.
You don't say. That's good info.
Good info.
Huh? What do you mean, good info?
Big news! My salmon rice burger is a hit with the 13-year-old boy demographic. That's valuable marketing data.
What?
Consumer research is important in my line of work. And that's some key info, let me tell you.
Is that so?
Absolutely. It means the salmon rice burger has broad appeal. That settles it.
What settles
That's
it?
the push I needed to start my new business.
New business.
A new business.
Yep. Selling my famous salmon rice burgers online.
An online burger shop?
How? How would that work?
That's right, miss. Hungry folks the world over will love my salmon rice burgers. What better way to deliver them to the masses?
That's so cool. But can you ship them?
You bet. They don't lose flavor when frozen.
Ah.
Just toss one in the microwave and enjoy whenever.
That sounds like a great plan.
Thanks, Ashley. This is a big day. I'm committed. No more excuses.
Yeah, it's cute. It's a cute little pin.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes peeled for the news about the salmon rice burger. Ah.
I can't believe it was inside the music box.
Looks like a shield.
Sorry.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm glad you found it. It just doesn't make sense.
Why would she hide it?
I haven't seen Elizabeth cry like that in a long time. Tommy, what did you say to her?
What did I say? I didn't think she'd start crying, and that's not all. You should have heard her. I kept asking why she wasn't coming to practice. And she started spouting off some nonsense. Said she didn't feel like it. That she didn't have any fun singing.
A total lie. Obviously. Elizabeth loves singing more than anything.
Loves singing.
Yeah. It was so clearly untrue, you know? It made me so mad. I started yelling. I told her to tell the truth.
District Attorney Tommy here to get to the bottom of things.
She got so upset, she started to cry. Guess what she said next?
Poopy doo-doo.
She said that I shouldn't force myself to hang out with her. that she knows the truth and everyone is laughing at her.
What now?
Seems like she's got it in her head that she's a bad singer.
Bad singer.
Say what? Where is that coming from?
Right? It's so wrong, it's almost funny.
Please tell me you didn't laugh.
Whoa. You think I'd laugh when a friend's that upset?
Yes!
I told her she was off base, but she didn't listen.
She was being quite cringe.
Her
She was off
confidence
base.
is totally gone. She just started crying.
Unbelievable.
That's how it all went down.
Elizabeth loves singing that much?
Yeah. Ever since she was little.
I just turn on autoplay. Tapping
I
L's
have this
getting, or
memory
tapping
from
A's
when
getting
we
into
were
one.
really young. She was listening to her mom's music box and humming along. She looked so happy. Sometimes she still does it. And when she does, she looks exactly like when she was a kid. Elizabeth hates people seeing her like that.
I get that.
Like, she loves music. But her mom's singing is special to her.
There was...
Hmm?
She said something else. She said she'd never be able to sing like her mother.
Bad singer.
She's not actually a bad singer, right?
No, not at all. She has a beautiful voice.
Yeah, she has such a unique sound. It's really cool.
But she's convinced she's no good?
It's super weird.
For real. Totally strange.
What are we gonna do? We've gotta submit our song to the contest.
Oh, excuse me, I gotta shift
But
here.
we can't without a singer.
Ugh.
Should we just give up?
No.
No way. We're entering no matter what.
Then we've got to get her to practice. She messaged you yet?
Not yet. Which means she won't pick up if we call.
I know how she works.
Your song is on this, right?
Yep. Give it a listen.
Okay.
Nod.
What'd you think?
That's not bad. Actually, I really like it.
And that's how you know they didn't want to pay the voice actors to sing.
Elizabeth's voice isn't what I expected.
Right? She's like a different person when she sings.
Totally different. It's unreal. I've never heard a voice like that before.
There's something about it. It resonates.
Like you feel it in
Yeah,
your
they have to write
heart.
the song too.
Exactly.
Yeah, this ain't Somnium Files. We can't get a new vocal song.
Bob's Food Hut.
Every time there's a new game. Also, bear with me 1 second. Just want to check something here. Okay. Just judging by the, I pulled up like a full walkthrough of the game. I just wanted to see the general point I was at. And I'm about 75% done with the game. Maybe a little more at this point. So I should be able to finish this by the end of Sunday if I start early enough.
Absolutely. The usual? You got it. Delivery incoming. Hey kids, I'm heading out for a minute. Watch the diner for me?
No prob, Bob.
Oh, that was gonna be way more serious.
Unreliable bunch, the lot of them.
I've gotta go. Matthew's waiting at my dad's place.
Don't worry. We'll handle the music player situation.
Sorry for dragging you into this. See you later.
See ya. Matthew!
Oh?
Maybe he's upstairs. I mean, you were gone for a long fucking time. He probably thought you weren't coming back.
Matthew? Not here. Where did he go? His dad's briefcase is open. What was he looking for in here? Is this Matthew's dad? And there next to him, John Smith?
Oh, okay, so they weren't the same person.
Looks like that statue used to be a big draw back in the day. Who's that in front of the clock tower? It's John with that mean old lady from the garden.
Huh?
Wait, so that means she actually does know him?
I bet Matthew saw this photo and went to check it out.
Got Matthew's dad's briefcase back in your inventory. Lug that thing around. Found the floppy disk inside along with the stuffed animal that belongs to Kelly, Matthew's younger sister.
All right.
Let's check out that unknown contaminant. Oh, I don't understand this at all. My dad'll go over it with us.
Matthew.
Gotta find Matthew quick, but I'm not sure where to look. And that lady was in the photo, too. This isn't the way to that old lady's house. I know, I wanted to go look at the JC Valley sign. Elizabeth's house, Ryan's cottage, even though there's not actually anyone in there. I mean, we're getting close to the end here. There's only one area left that we haven't gone to yet. This place wasn't empty after all. Ryan lives here. Does everyone from JC Valley live around here? Did someone forget to take the sign down? Doesn't Ryan live here? For a rent sign in front of Ryan's cottage. Oh, okay. Those are both nuttons as well.
Come to think of it.
We got yelled at pretty good the last time we were here. But Matthew's gotta be here. Gotta put it on a brave face.
Ashley.
Bob?
Why so surprised? I'm just wrapping up a delivery.
Here?
Yep. She'll deign to eat my food if I bring it to her. I just wish she'd admit the salmon rice burger is delicious. What brings you around here?
I'm looking for Matthew. I think he's probably at that at that lady's house.
You mean Charlotte?
Charlotte.
Word of caution if you're paying her a visit.
Yeah?
She has a few rules and can get ornery if they aren't followed.
Rules?
Yep. Rule 1, don't say anything to indicate her age. Don't call her miss, no ma'am, just Charlotte. Second, don't bring up her daughter Olivia, sore subject.
Her daughter?
And most important, don't even mention the clock tower.
The clock tower.
Charlotte has a daughter?
A daughter who eloped and left home.
Wow, she eloped? That sounds like something from TV.
You said it. Olivia had been married before. It didn't end well. But she eventually fell in love with someone new. She wanted to get hitched, but her mom put her foot down. Charlotte said the man would break her heart like the last one. But that didn't stop Olivia. She just couldn't stay away from him. He wound up eloping and leaving town.
Wow.
Poor Charlotte hasn't said a word about her daughter since.
Do you know anything about the guy she ran off with?
Him.
Yeah, this photographer who lived by the lake, Gilbert. Great guy. Sometimes he and Olivia would stop by the diner. It's a pity Charlotte couldn't see him as anything but bad news.
Gilbert. Wait a minute. Gilbert was the photographer, wasn't it? Wasn't he?
Must be the guy who lived in the house Matthew was hiding in.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't I mention the clock tower to Charlotte?
It's a real shame. That tower brings up terrible memories.
What terrible memories?
Well, Charlotte's father had that clock tower built. His name was Benjamin. Really knew his way around a clock. Charlotte upheld his legacy by taking good care of the tower. But she had to call it quits 5 years ago. And who could blame her after what happened?
What happened 5 years ago?
It was a tragic accident. I don't like to talk about it. In any case, Charlotte stopped the clock and locked it up. That old tower hasn't been opened since.
Thanks, Bob. That's all good to know.
Sure thing. Now, don't forget those rules, okay?
I won't.
Good. Now be sure you and your buddy stop by the diner again.
Okay. No way am I going in there. Been yelled at once already today. Charlotte's father, he's a skilled clockmaker who built the clock tower in Lake Juliet. And magic construction was a lot harder back then, so building something so colossal must have felt impossible. Kind of amazing it's still standing today. Bob told me how important the clock tower is to Charlotte. But something tragic happened there 5 years ago, so now it's all locked up and nobody's allowed inside. It's kind of sad that such a great landmark has to go unused. Bet the bell at the top is really loud. Wonder what it would be like to hear it ring throughout all of Lake Juliet. Matthew ran ahead chasing John when I went... Okay. The emblem on her door is still bothering me. I've never seen it somewhere before, but where? Charlotte Graham. Charlotte's daughter, who left home and eloped. She returned to her family home heartbroken after her first marriage ended in divorce. But then she met Gilbert, a photographer who moved to Lake Juliet. Two fell in love. Olivia wanted to marry Gilbert, but her mother was against it. They never reached an understanding, so Olivia and Gilbert eloped and then disappeared. She and Charlotte lost all contact. I always thought people only eloped on TV or in movies. Always seems so romantic that two people could be so in love they just run off and get married. But I guess the reality is a lot more complicated than that. Wonder if Olivia misses her mom. Charlotte's clearly worried about her. A famous photographer. He moved to Lake Juliet from New York 9 years ago. But then he just up and left one day. He abandoned his house and didn't even take his stuff with him. And the reason why? He eloped. Seriously. I've only ever heard of that happening on TV. The idea of dropping everything and running off for love seems so romantic. But I couldn't help get caught up in the drama. But whatever the reason, Gilbert left an empty house, which provided Matthew with a hiding spot for whenever he needed to lay low. There were photos of Matthew's family in the basement of the house, so maybe Gilbert knows something about Matthew's dad. I'll learn more about this photographer. They're introducing a lot of characters here that I hope this all gets, like, wrapped up nicely.
Oh.
Do you like that, pretty girl?
I want a woman to talk to me like that. Charlotte Graham.
Hello?
Yes. You again. What do you want now? Is this your dog?
No, but she does belong to someone I know.
You lost girl. You must be. She's been wandering around for the last few days. I could see she was hungry, so I've been feeding her.
Aw, big
Princess?
boofer.
What is it? What are you doing?
She's telling you to get in the house.
Get in the damn house!
What?
Oh, hurry up inside. I'm guessing this one's with you.
Huh?
Huh?
Matthew! So this is where you've been.
Apologies you had to find him here. Of all places.
She's right, Ashley. Don't be rude.
Matthew? I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant at all.
You're just making it worse. It was a joke.
A joke?
Do you want something to drink or not?
She's a little rough around the
Charlotte
edges.
makes great tea.
Sure. I'd love a cup.
Take a seat. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So, you were looking for me?
Yeah, I was.
Sorry, but I found something. Proof sunglasses guy's involved.
I saw the photo. Did you come here looking for him?
I already asked Charlotte. She said she doesn't know him. I told her I was sorry for barging into her garden earlier, and once I apologized, she invited me in for tea.
Sounds like you've been busy.
Here you go.
This smells great.
It's my own blend.
It sounded
Thank
very
you.
ominous.
It tastes as good as it smells.
Right?
I like how you've decorated. It feels so warm and homey.
I like to make things by hand.
You made all this? No. You must be able to
Oops.
make anything you want. You made all this? No way.
Oh, I've heard that before. This one's father, Michael, visited me years ago.
Michael visited.
He said the same thing.
You knew my dad?
Matthew's dad was here?
Of course. Many times. I knew Michael when he was just a young boy.
Really? Can you tell me about him?
Well, let's see. Michael was quite the troublemaker.
Yes, I was.
I had to shoo him from my garden more often than I cared to.
Like me.
Just like you. But he never found...
God damn it.
Just like you. But he never grew out of it. Always a troublemaker. He never found steady work, so he spent his days lazing about steady work. I was worried about him, truth be told. But then he went and won the lottery, of all things. That's when he
bastard.
started his resort development company. To think, Young Michael, a CEO. I was against it, of course. I didn't want tourists underfoot. But Michael, well, he was desperate to do it. I don't know why. It didn't end well. The town blamed him for polluting the lake.
Polluting the lake?
His company was done for. I felt so bad for his poor kids.
I'm just fine. No one needs to feel bad for me. None of it was even Dad's fault. The real bad guy did it and blamed my dad.
Is that so? You believe in your father?
Could you tell us what you know about the pollution?
That would have been about 5 years ago. All the hubbub began when the resort started bringing tourists. A newspaper claimed the lake was being polluted. You're thinking back? That was quite strange.
What was?
People loved the idea of the resort at first. The town backed the whole plan, and then that article came out. Crusoe Resort was not named as the cause of the pollution. But all of a sudden, folks changed their minds, got angry. They blamed your father's company.
That's weird.
It is. Soon everyone had turned against Crusoe Resort. Suddenly it was, protect our lake, this, and get out, that. Tourists disappeared as quickly as they had come. I've never seen anything like it. One day, folks supported him. The next day, they were dead set against him. It was eerie. All the while, they acted like they were being downright noble.
When they should have been downright fierce.
They're all newcomers to me. No leg to stand on.
Would have gotten them a little, would have gotten them a good combo.
Did you ever think Michael might be guilty?
Not once. We had different opinions about the development, of course.
God, I feel you, lady. Yeah.
But I know Michael. Someone who would check in on an old lady. That man wouldn't harm the lake for his own ends. He was never the villain they made him out to be. If you could remember how he looked at you. Such love.
Wait, we've met? You already knew me from back then?
Of course. I met you when you came here with Michael.
Came here with Michael.
Really?
But it seems like you may have forgotten.
You said I came here too, but I don't remember at all.
I'm noticing a pattern here. He came here with his father, we came here with our mother.
You were just a tiny little thing. I'm not surprised.
I guess.
It was right after my husband died. He was a clockmaker. He had been tending the clock tower, but with him gone, we would have to pay someone to keep it running. Then Michael Crusoe walks in my door, young son in tow.
So that's when I was here.
That's right. Your father was a kind man. He offered to pay for repairs to the clock tower. It was a very generous offer, but, well, my stubbornness got the better of me. I turned him down. Michael said he understood, but he seemed disappointed. He left. But not before having a slice of my raspberry cake.
Is that innuendo for something?
Did I have cake too?
You bet you did. You were all smiles.
Okay, never mind. It's not weird.
Raspberry cake. I remember something. I had that cake. Dad was there. We left and got in the car.
Huh.
He stopped somewhere. He said he had work and told me to wait. And he gave me a toy car to play with.
You remember all of that?
Yeah, I remember coming here with my dad, and after that, that's all I can remember.
I'm sorry for bringing up those memories. You don't have to keep going.
No, I need to remember. Not being able to remember is why I haven't found my dad yet.
Highly realistic writing, no joke. Wait, what exactly did you clip? I'm sorry, I'm getting tired.
Anything like it. One day, folks supported him. The next day, they were dead set against him. It was here. All the while, they acted like they were being downright noble. I've never seen anything like.
I mean, it's a little stilted, but that's also because I'm reading it this was recorded line by line. So it's likely, it doesn't flow as smooth as if they had just read the whole paragraph and then chopped it up.
At least, that's the feeling I get.
Matthew.
I gotta change my position here because I'm dozing off a bit.
Dad?
Well, it's been quite a while now. I saw him in town during all that unpleasantness. He'd stopped visiting by then. I haven't seen him since all that trouble.
He went missing after that. We're looking for him.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'm gonna find him and prove he's innocent. Ashley's helping me look.
That is quite the pickle.
Now, I want to go to the clock tower to find him.
What did you say?
Oh no! You're not supposed to bring up the clock tower!
Huh?
Crap.
Why do you want to go to the clock tower? Michael isn't there.
There's something about the clock tower. I feel like I've forgotten something important. Maybe if I remember, I'll be able to find my dad.
Do you really believe that?
Yeah. I'm a little scared, but I want to know the truth.
Charlotte, please. Let us take a look. We've talked about it. Facing the truth can be hard, but it's always for the best.
You're pretty determined, huh? Fine. You can look inside the clock tower. However, you're going to need 3 keys.
There are 3 keys?
Indeed there are. Each key represents a part of our family crest. A sword, a moon, and a flower.
Rad.
They've been passed down in my family for generations. Members of the Graham family carried each one separately.
I'm sorry, Graham? It's not Graham?
Members of the Graham family carried...
Graham.
My father, Benjamin, my husband, Robin, and my daughter, Olivia. My husband passed away and Olivia left home. Robin used to store things in the tool shed, but I'm not sure where Olivia may have put hers.
Didn't know this was the King's Quest universe.
I guess what I'm saying is I don't really know where the keys have gotten off to.
So, if we find the 3 keys...
Then you may do as you wish.
Nods agreeingly. Whoa, is this a rotary phone? I don't think I've ever seen one in real life. Wonder if it still works. Old light green rotary phone.
Huh.
This clock's so nice. Whoever made it must have been a total pro. Let's see, Scarlet Labyrinth by David Shields. This book's pretty old, but I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. These family photos, they're from a long time ago. What if this person with the beard and glasses is one of Charlotte's ancestors? Oh, this pot's pretty cool. I like the gold design. It's got a nice antique vibe.
Huh.
Fireplace is old, but it looks like it's being well taken care of. Looks nice and tidy, inside and out. Tableware feels so stylish and refined. Kind of life where you get to regularly enjoy the finer things seems really nice. Oh wow, are these vegetables from the garden outside? Vegetables are stored within reach of the cooking area. It's just garlic. Oh wait, there's potatoes down there. Kitchen is so well organized. Just what I'd expect of Charlotte. Dad and Jessica could learn a thing or two. It's a photo album? It's like a record of Charlotte's memories. I wonder if it has old pictures of Lake Juliet. I want to take a look, but it's probably rude to flip through it without permission. Robin used to store the things in the tool shed, but I'm not really sure where Olivia's key might be. The tea and cookies were so delicious. Stuff looks old enough to be an antique, but it's very well maintained. I wonder if any item will last forever as long as you take good care of it. Something tells me Charlotte wouldn't be too happy if I wander around without permission.
Nuh-uh.
Probably shouldn't check out the other rooms without asking Charlotte first. Decor's simple. Kinda like it. That was good tea.
Man, 3 keys for 1 clock tower?
Charlotte's husband's key and her daughter's.
Where could they be?
Well, she said her husband kept things in the tool shed. Let's check there first.
Charlotte's late husband, he was a clockmaker in charge of maintaining the clock tower in Lake Juliet. No one's allowed in there these days. He held one of the 3 keys needed to get in, and according to Charlotte, he used to store things in the shed. That's a good hint. Let's check that out. Pretty dusty in here. Hopefully we could find the key under all this dust.
Huh?
What are these plates doing here? Covered in dust. Wonder how long they've been here. Barrel's empty. Wonder what it was used for. Empty barrel in the corner of the shed. Tools around here sure are clean. They must not be used all that often. Look at the clock's working. Must be broken. Nothing looks all that out of the ordinary. Area around the desk is littered with clocks. Doesn't look like the clock's working. Must be broken. Looks all that out. All that.
Amazing.
Cool, a miniature version of the clock tower. Little door at the bottom.
Maybe.
That mark looks like a sword. Maybe there's something inside. Won't open. How can I get in there?
Huh?
This part's a lid. This part opens up. Hands look like they could be moved. What should I do? Looks like it says 352. Looks like it says 425. Looks like it says 1156. Looks like it says 721. Looks like it says 337. Shelf with 3 clocks. It's set to 5:54. This clock's strange. It has 3 dials. Let's see, the left one is set to 6:05. The middle one's 3:20, and the one on the right is 8:15. This clock has a handle. It's set to 1:30. The letter carved here. N. And an S. S plus N equals E. Oh no! I don't have enough brain power for this right now. Add S and N to get E.
What's this?
Like addition? That's some basic arithmetic. letter carved here.
Huh?
I'm confused. Why is the W there? Whew. I'm getting kind of wiped, I think, again. If the end of the chapter's coming up, it might be time to stop. Oh, the W's lined up. Yeah, I see. The W's lined up here. So it's south, north, west, and then these two put together make east. So north... Okay, left dial set to 605. So south is 605. North is 320. And west is 815. Six oh five, 320, 815.
Huh?
That's something when I set the clock to this time.
Maybe.
Maybe there's something more to this clock. I should move the clock hands.
Yeah.
Makes a sound when the clock's set to the right time. I should set the time of the other two clocks as well.
All right.
Just one more. So 320 plus 605. So that would be 25. 6, so 925.
All right.
Okay, all 4 clocks have been set. And there's the key.
You did it.
Key was in there after all. Got the sword key.
All right.
No, that's called a keyblade. Suddenly we're in Kingdom Hearts. Alright, we got a key. Wait, what?
Wow, great job.
Whoops.
All right. We got a key. Oh, thanks. Let's tell Charlotte.
Right.
Right. One of the keys needed up at the clock tower. Its design looks like a sword. It's actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, Ashley. It looks really neat. Gotta go fast.
Hey, Charlotte.
Find the keys yet?
We found the sword key. And thanks for telling us where to look.
I didn't tell you anything. You found it all on your own.
Let's look for Olivia's key next.
Do you have any clues for where it might be?
Now that you mention it, Olivia left something strange in the greenhouse. A wooden box with an image of a flower on it. There's something funny about it. but I never figured out what.
Come on, Ashley. Let's go check it out.
Sorry. Again, getting tired. It's happened a couple times during Ace Attorney as well.
Right.
Like, zone out and forget to hit the button.
Ah!
Probably used to store things in a tool shed, but I'm not really sure where Olivia's key might be. Yeah, I definitely need a break after tonight. 5 days of streaming in a row is a lot for me right now.
It's so hot.
What was Olivia doing here before she left?
Let's take a look around.
Right. The box should be somewhere in here.
That looks like a box around here. Plant leaves are huge. Wonder what it's called. Garden soil. There are bags of vegetables, or pictures of vegetables on the bag. Soil must be for the vegetables. So growing different things requires different types of soil. A lot that goes into gardening, huh? Where's the box Olivia left behind? Let's look around here. So many flower pots. This must take a ton of work. Bucket's empty. These pots for transplanting flowers? Was used for the plants. There's a box on the table towards the back.
Oh, hey.
Can you reach it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Hey.
There's a rose carved into the lid. It's just like Charlotte said. That has to be Olivia's, right?
All right.
Yeah, let's get it open. There's a little maze. Let's try to open it up. Maze. Oh, is this a tilt maze? It is. Oh no, it's Kirby in the Forgotten Land all over again. Tilt the box to roll the ball. Tilt the box to roll the ball toward the hole with the rose carved in it. You have to start over the ball falls into one of the other holes. Press X to reset the position of the box. Yeah, of course, it resets the actual ball as well. Oh my god, why? Okay, hold on. There we go. Oh my god, why is this so finicky? It's reversed. It's not flat. Oh, good lord. This is worse than Forgotten Land.
Darn it.
Fell into a hole, but it must have been the wrong one. How can I clear into this? There's a rose mark. Is that the goal? This is probably meant to be played in handheld mode by the picture. I don't think this was designed with the Pro Controller in mind. Ugh, failure. I don't know if I could do this. No! Okay. You know what I gotta do. sucks. Just don't fall in that last hole down there, please, God. Fuck! Ugh. I love how that happened right as the song ended, too. No pitfalls, was just fun time. I once got a gift card that was locked in a puzzle case. It was a maze ball puzzle. Oh! My also Cheesies in Breath of the Wild. Yes, I did, too. My cousin's ex-husband used to have a cube that had like a prize thing in it, and you had to navigate the thing through the 3D maze. Way to port a motion control puzzle poorly. Well, that's the thing. I don't even know if this is in the original, because it's been shown that this is not all the same puzzles. Here, wait, let me show you something real quick. Oh wait, this might not have everything. Oh my god. Tears of the Kingdom. Oh god, pulling old stuff. It's like impossible. Oh wait, maybe it was before video capturing was possible. I don't think I have the photo. Yeah, I don't have it. Never mind. There's one of those tilt puzzles in Breath of the Wild. I remember flipping the whole table upside down and then just flipping the ball up, and that worked. That was when the system first came out, so I didn't have access to the... Oh my god, this fucking thing. I can't do this. Okay, there we go. No, go down. That's what happens when you tilt downwards. It's supposed to go down. Why? Why did it go in there again? Why? 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 One step too many. I always say this, but like when the puzzle gets you at the last hole, then maybe the last hole should not be there. I don't understand why the motion control for this is so ass. Like, I'm holding this straight, and it's tilting downwards. It's not... Like, why is it calibrated differently for the Pro Controller? I'm just annoyed! It's just not fun! Come on. Okay, I think I got it now. I think I got the flow here. It's still not, like, great, because it's not, like, flat. Ugh. Ugh. Now, please, 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 no, don't do this again. There. Got it. Oh my god. That was probably the worst use of motion controls. The motion controls in this game have been very touchy in general, though. Remember the very beginning with the key and the stool? That was annoying.
Dear Mom?
Like, look, I know I complain a lot about games, but that was actually, like, legitimately terrible. I think it would probably be way better in handheld mode, but, like, with the Pro Controller, that was nigh unbearable.
A letter?
Yeah, left by Olivia. I bet Charlotte's never read it.
Hey, V2. What's up? You came just as I finished a very hard motion control puzzle.
We should deliver it.
But what about the key?
Charlotte's been in the dark for so long. We should do this now.
We'll look for the key right after?
Of course.
Got Olivia's letter. So many potted flowers here, and they're all blooming so beautifully. I don't know the name of these flowers, but I could tell that they're well cared for. Blah, blah, blah. I could tell they're well cared for. Well cared for. Frig. There's a box that once contained a letter. Letter found in a box in the Graham family greenhouse. It's from Olivia to Charlotte. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Like 5 days of this in a row, and I'm exhausted. I'm ready for a break for a couple days here.
Charlotte.
Find the key?
Not yet. But we did find this.
What is it?
A letter left by Olivia. It was in the greenhouse.
Olivia.
I wonder what she wrote. Are you sure it's okay for me to read it? Dear Mom, I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. I felt like
if I had told you, you never would have approved of me leaving home, or of my relationship with Gilbert. None of this was his idea, so please don't blame him. It was all me. In fact, he tried talking me out of it, right up until I left. You were worried I'd get my heart broken again. But I'm fine. I know I can find happiness with Gilbert. It's why I decided to leave with him. But there's another reason I couldn't tell you. I'm pregnant.
Pregante.
What matters to me most was to give this child a chance to live in a happy home. And for that, I needed a fresh start with Gilbert. I know that as a mother, you understand how important that is. There's nothing more important than your child's happiness. So please understand, my leaving is not Gilbert's fault, and it's not yours. The only one to blame is me.
I don't know, Gilbert didn't use protection, bro.
If you can find it in your heart to forgive me, then I would love for you to meet your grandchild. A child should know the love of their grandmother. I wish you good health and a long life. With love, Olivia.
Then again, she was married before. Depending on how long it's been, it might have been her ex-husband's kid.
Olivia had a baby? Congratulations, Charlotte! You're a grandma!
So it would seem. Olivia. If only you'd spoken a word of this to me. I might have become even more obstinate.
It's a key!
It's Olivia's flower key. It was inside the letter. Take it.
Are you sure?
Yes. Thank you for bringing me Olivia's letter.
Of course. Thank you, Charlotte.
You're welcome. It was a fucking pain. Flower key.
There's only one more.
Right. We've got this.
Yeah.
No need to keep searching.
Huh?
Here.
The moon key? You had it the whole time?
Well, hurry up and take it before I change my mind.
We won't lose it.
She said she had one. Got the moon key.
Thanks again, Charlotte.
Ashley, when you gave me Olivia's letter, I learned her true feelings for the first time. Thank you
I'm glad I could help.
Never knowing the truth is a far worse fate. I never thought I'd learn that from a child. Olivia was heartbroken after her first marriage ended. She shut down. She wouldn't open up to anyone. Not even me. But she came back home to this beautiful place. Lake Juliet mended her heart one piece at a time. Then, as soon as she seemed whole again, that man arrived. At first, Olivia ignored him. He tried to win her affection, but she wouldn't budge. She no longer believed that someone could love her. But he didn't give up, and before I knew it, she was in love.
Why were you against them getting married?
That man came from the city like he was blown by the wind. If he moved here on a whim, was his love also a whim?
That's kind of judgy, man.
I had seen Olivia tortured by a broken heart. I was set on protecting her from the idle desires of a fickle man. The whole time, it seems I never understood.
Olivia, I'm fickle. I'm fickle, Gilbert. I'm sorry. That was fucking dumb. That was so fucking dumb.
Now, I just truly hope that she's happy.
You should tell her that yourself.
At this point? No, it's too late.
Why? You could just give her a call.
Well, but that would...
I just don't get why you would hesitate at your age.
You're fine. I know that you just see me as an old lady, but age doesn't make it easier to admit you were wrong.
That sounds rough.
Indeed. I have a favor to ask.
Oh, he broke all of the rules and she still likes us.
What is it?
I want you to get the clock tower running. I'd like to hear the bells chime again.
We'll give it a shot.
Well, you have your keys, so off you go. The moon key will get you into the clock tower. Got it?
We'll be back. Let's go, Matthew.
Right behind you.
Yeah. Gotta go fast. I'm right behind you. Yeah.
Do you really think we can get the clock tower working again?
Maybe.
It's been years since I heard that bell. Oh, Olivia. I remember how much you loved to hear it ring.
Yeah. Sorry. Its flower design looks like a rose. Its crescent moon design is very stylish. Charlotte's house. Please, no more distractions. Just let's get to the clock tower and let that be the end of the chapter. There's no progression to tell you how long it's been. Like, this definitely feels like this would take more than a day, but I guess technically... If I've been playing this for, like, what, 6 hours? Well, it's 7 hours, and I got here at, like, 9 in the morning, it would only be, like, 4 in the afternoon. The device looks like a camera's installed on top of the white pole. Okay, I'll use the moon key.
How about this?
Shots of the moon key will open it, right?
Got it. What's wrong, Matthew?
It's just that...
Is it scary? These are my magic words.
Fuck off.
Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
You've said that before.
Hey, Admin, how you doing?
I have. It's something a friend taught me. When I was trying to figure out what happened to my mom, those words gave me the strength to learn the truth.
You think they'll help me?
I know it.
Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
I think it's raining outside. Aw.
Dee, look out for him.
Pour one out for D. D's out for D. I'm sorry. Oh my god, it's late. I need to stop. Floor 1, get ready, yeah. Chapter 6, 5 years ago.
Ugh, it's so dusty in here.
Pour one out for the homie, yeah.
I bet no one's been inside this place for years.
5 to be exact.
Do you remember anything?
I don't know. But I have been here before.
Maybe looking around will jog your memory.
Mm-hmm.
Still scared?
Honestly, yeah. But I have to remember, even though facing the truth can be hard.
In the end, it's always for the best.
Aw.
Okay, let's take a look around.
Right.
Right. Clock tower, first floor, yep. Floor 1, get ready. Oh god, there's like all the character updates, aren't there? No, we're not doing that tonight. How are we supposed to get the treasure without green slimes to kill? Yeah, exactly. We need those low-level enemies. Anyway, I am exhausted from streaming 5 days in a row. I, as always, will not be here tomorrow. Will not be here Saturday. Sunday, I'll be back. We'll finish this. I'll start early, so we'll have enough time to finish this. If there's time, I may do something else afterwards. I'm not sure. Next week, you can expect Super Lesbian Animal RPG to come back. And I haven't decided if this is a yes or no yet, because this is going to be a long stream if I do it. I might stream Persona 3 Reload. That's coming out next Friday. Heavy might. I want to play it. It looks really good, but I don't know if I have 70, 80 hours to sink into Persona 3 on stream. I really don't. I'm torn on it. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. I appreciate it. I know a lot of people came by later, so sorry I'm ending a little quicker than normal. We got enough people here for a raid, so let's give a raid to... No. Papa Bray's playing the new, Like a Dragon game. So let's give them a raid. Stick around, say hi. What'd I do? Whoops. There we go. Say hi. Tell them they're cool. And yeah, I'll see you Sunday night. Take care, everyone. I'm exhausted. Good night.